The Bleach fans are eating good right now with with this game coming out and them just releasing all this stuff over the weekend. You know what though? The game, it seems, I'm hoping that there are gonna be a lot more games with this kind of art style, because like the art style kind of reminds me a lot of Sparking Zeroes, where it's like very anime, very vibrant anime-ish, if that makes sense. I like it. I like the, like, you got all the effects and everything. I feel like they're taking, I feel like after Demon Slayer showed how an anime arena fighter could look as far as visuals, everybody's upping, no, I shouldn't say everybody, but these games seem like they're upping their game as far as their stuff looks. Like it doesn't feel like it looks like the way Storm always looks. Like Storm has a very specific kind of look, and I feel like this and Sparking Zero have kind of the same kind of, I don't know if it's like cell shaded is the word, whatever it is, but you know what I'm talking about. Like this and Sparking Zero feel like they have the same kind of art style. That game looks so awesome. That's one thing I'm worried. I guess I should say worried about. With the constant, is the announcer gonna annoy anybody? I feel like the announcer eventually would start to get on people's nerves with the constant now or never, strike back, soul destruction, because it's like it feels so cool, it's so hype when it's happening, but I feel like after about a week it's gonna be like, especially when you get into those fights where you might hear reverse fate, soul destruction. So like, and it's like the constant announcer thing. I wonder if it's gonna annoy people. I don't know if it would annoy me, but I don't know. I mean, it might be good to have it so that way whenever you're so deep into the fight, you're like, you're sitting there white knuckled, controller in your chin, fucking hitting like you're playing fucking like Mario, like doing this shit, and you're like throwing jutsu and shit off your controller. Maybe you don't notice it. So then hearing strike back, now or never, whatever, you'll have that mental awareness, I guess. You lack the mental awareness because you're so focused on the fight itself, you're not hearing anything else, or you may not notice the stuff. I don't know, that see, that's what I'm talking about. Right there. That's an example of what I'm talking about. Like, strike back, strike back, strike back, strike back, strike back, strike back. Incredible! What it kind of reminds me of is like old arcade fighters, old arcade 2D fighters, where, I don't remember if Mortal Kombat had like a very talkative announcer, but I feel like somebody did. One of either Mortal Kombat or Tekken. I'm talking about the old ones and the cabinets at like the roller skating rink or the bodega or something like that. I feel that's what it kind of reminds me of, and maybe that's like the feeling that they're trying to bring back with it. So I don't know. Maybe it will get annoying. Maybe it won't. Who knows? Let me know in the comments if you think it would be annoying, or you think it might be something that like it's like you don't think it's gonna be a big deal. You think it's actually good that they're doing it. It restores the feeling. I tell you, man, like the visuals are fantastic. That there, as much as I'm talking about how the soul destruction, the announcer might get on people's nerves, just the visuals of soul destruction popping up on the screen now or never, being like angled like that. Oh, it looks fan-fucking-tastic. It looks so like as far as like, and shout out to Maki saying, yeah, Maki saying or Makai saying, I don't know how you pronounce it, for putting up cutting up the videos, making it easier to digest. Shout out to you. But yeah, I those are like the two concerns I have about that. But obviously the art style, visual effects, all that stuff. Oh, it looks fantastic. I cannot wait for it. I hope that it doesn't. One of my worries is about Rebirth of Souls. My worry, but I'm also confident that it won't have this problem, is what happened with Sparking Zero, where it was like the competitiveness of the game ruined the game. That's my worry with it, but at the same time, I don't feel like it's gonna have that problem because of the fact that they seem to have balanced somewhat the game, where it's not like Sparking Zero, it was like they made Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and Ultra Instinct Goku, like they're supposed to be broken in the game. And so they purposely did not balance the game. In this game, they actually seem to have tried to balance it, where it's like even a quote unquote weak character can beat Aizen or whatever. So I think that's going to be the saving thing for them, but it'll be interesting to see how long not necessarily the hype, but the player base lasts with this game. Will you be able to get a match fairly quickly, 3 or 4 months from now? That'll be really interesting to see. But let me know in the comments if you agree with any of the concerns that I have about the pop-ups and the announcer and stuff like that. I will see you guys in the next one. Y'all take care.